Hello, radios. It's been a long time since I've been on here, and I apologize, but I am in a quiet season with the Lord, and I don't know really when I'm coming out of it, and that's okay. But I wanted to hop on and share something that the Lord had me do the other day that I thought was really, really cool. So I have been reading a few books on, they're by Graham Cook, and he talks a lot about staying connected to the love of God and about finding the love of God in every circumstance and not just asking but why, God? Why did you do this to me kind of questions? And instead, like asking things like, Lord, what do you want to be for me in these moments? So that you can find the love of God, not just in, the high mountaintop moments, but also in the dry desert moments as well. And I've been going this with the kids quite a bit and saying, like, even in the hard times, in the dry times, it's still an opportunity to find connection with the Lord, to find his blessing, because there's little secrets and little treasures even in those times, just like there are in the good times. So I was walking around the store, and I was at it's called Harbor Freight. Not everyone probably has Harbor Freights around them, but it's like a cheaper tool store. And I was taking my son to get a new hammer and just kind of have a mom date. And I noticed that they had these flashlights for 99 cents. And the Lord gave me this idea to do an Easter egg hunt in the dark. And that's what we did. And I didn't really know how it was going to work out. The Lord just took me step by step by step by step. I went out and hid the eggs during the day. Didn't tell the kids. Waited till it was dark. Handed them each a flashlight. And reminded them of what we had been talking about and said, you know what? There were just as many blessings, Easter eggs, in the daytime as there are now. Like, there's just as many blessings during the day, the high moments, as there are the low moments in the dark. And I said, it's just harder to see them sometimes. So what do you think the light symbolizes? And they're like, it's Christ. He is the light of the world, and we are the light of the world because of Christ in us. Like, exactly. So we're going to go out and we're going to try to find the blessing in the dark. And it's not going to be as easy as it is during the day, but it doesn't mean that the blessings aren't there. So we went out, and I thought that was kind of just like it. I thought that was kind of the whole message. I was happy for it. It was a lot of fun, but as time went on and they were searching with these little flashlights, one particular son of mine is colorblind and was having a hard time finding all the eggs. So it was hard enough that it was dark out and he just had this little flashlight, and then he's colorblind on top of it. So it just was not the easiest. But all the other kids, without me having to tell them, went around and started saying, oh, look, one's over here. Oh, look, over here. Oh, look, here's one. And they would shine their light and point it out. And I'm like, this is so amazing, guys. Like, this is exactly what we need to do when other people are in those dark moments and they can't see the blessing in the moment. Like, we need people to come around us and point those things out and say, oh, look, here's a blessing here. Can you see it? Maybe you can see it from this angle. Let me bring my light over here and point it out to you so that you can see it too. So it really stuck. I wish I could say that I came up with the idea, but I didn't. The Lord just gave it to me the whole way. I'm super thankful. I think it's a lesson that is really going to stick for them. I know that it really stuck for me. Has me thinking more of just like, how often am I just not really looking for the blessing in situations? Like, they are out there like all hunched over and shining their flashlights at the ground and up in the trees and wherever I hid them, all over the place. I tried to keep them all in plain sight, to be like, a lot of these blessings are in plain sight. And you just need to be mindful of looking for it. You could have gone out there and totally walked over all of it had you not known to look for the blessing that was hidden out there. So I don't know. I think the Lord's still going to be talking to me a little bit about that. But I wanted to share because I think other people will want to do that too. It's a really good, like, just teaching tool. Helps the kids think, helps them to work together, gets them excited. And it's pretty cheap. Like I said, those flashlights were only like 99 cents, and other people mean you can just use flashlights that you already have. But it was really fun. So that's all I have. Not sure when I'll be back on again, but remember that you are God's radio, to listen to what the Lord is saying, release it, and repeat. Love you guys.